I'll never be as good in my entire life.
I'm not even going to include what Greg said before that to give that context to the listener.
No,
we're just going to start with you saying that.
I don't want them to have that context.
No.
It was pretty brutal.
You don't deserve that. If you can't handle Beto at his greatest, you can't handle him at him thinking he'll never be good, whatever he said. Whatever he said and whatever the quote is. Whatever everybody said. And whatever everybody said to you, dear listener. Welcome to another fun-sized episode of Candy is Dandy. Never as good as what happened off the air.
Yep.
So this is Daniel Zaffron. Wait a minute. Daniel will never live up to his legendary family name Zaffron.
Beto deeply depressed Sistos.
Oh, yeah.
Greg doing fine Gonzalez.
Greg blind-eyed anything on the inside Gonzalez. Greg keep it down and swallow it.
All my mental illnesses are like Bloody Mary. Like if I don't just like say them out loud in front of a mirror, it won't hit me.
Don't look in the mirror that is your soul.
Reflection.
Oh, wow.
Don't look in the mirror that is your mirror. So this is another fun-sized episode where we
cranking them out.
We are cranking them out. Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look, I'm dancing. Look at me. Look at my little legs. Look at my little legs.
They're moving.
It's just the ground. It's just a blur.
Whoa.
It's like a cartoon.
Ha. I'm doing the Charles Manson dance. Ha, ha.
It's like they're making swastikas.
my legs are dancing in a swastika. So these are the fun-size episodes where we try a variety of candy from a candy we've already covered. Yep. And today, Beto, what are we doing?
Today we are doing the legendary chocolate-covered Halvah from Joyva.
From Joyva brand. So we tried.
You guys didn't tell me to bring coffee? I would have done this bad boy.
Take that!
Oh no! I've invested in combat. Oh no!
Verbal combat.
Verbal combat. The only form of combat I participate in.
Verbal combat in the form of mean comments on YouTube. The only form of combat I engage in.
Anonymous,
anonymous combat.
Delete that one. Delete that one. This is how I combat. Delete that one. No one saw that one.
So we tried. We tried in our Halvah episode. We tried Joyva, regular Halvah, and we tried a house-made Halvah. But now we are trying the chocolate-covered. Is it regular? It's just regular, right? It looks like it.
America's original Halvah, chocolate-covered.
Chocolate-covered America.
Covered America.
Ooh, delicious.
Nutritious. Suspicious?
The dishes?
Yeah, pernicious. So,
litigious?
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Uh-oh. We're doing this?
Yeah.
No. So where'd you get this? Well,
I bought these at Stater Broski's.
Whoa, Stater Bros.
Stater Bros.
Okay.
Stater
because yours is, when I had to get the Halvah, it was like a brick of it. And I'm so glad that, I say this sarcastically, I'm so glad I didn't see the more manageable sizes that you have there.
I was just walking down the aisle and they had a teeny tiny Jewish section for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And in that section, they also had Hanukkah gelt that was being recalled.
Yes, but do you know why? This is not an episode with candy news.
A little teaser.
We're never going to get this. Candy news is too old. Okay. But your wife, Frances, our wife, Frances, she texted me saying this is from, she sent me this like,
super cryptic,
like a full accusatory news article in like 2 sentences and then dash Beto. But I responded to her. I guess she didn't tell you.
Yeah, no, I didn't receive
the
that.
The only reason those were recalled was because they didn't say that.
Tastes good.
The only reason those were recalled because anti-Semitism.
They couldn't sell them.
Yeah.
The only reason those were recalled is because I bought them all. They didn't say on the label that it had milk in it, so it wasn't a parve treat.
Okay.
So it was technically unkosher, so they had to recall it.
Wow.
But
they could have just moved it to the regular candy aisle.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's very true.
All the Catholics can have their gelt.
Catholic gelt.
Yeah.
Catholic gelt. You've heard of Catholic gelt.
Yeah, Catholic gelt.
So this is what it is.
It wrecks me.
Now with milk.
Yeah. Just like stuffing candy myself. And I can feel bad about this too. This is another thing I can feel bad about.
I can feel bad knowing that I took this from Jewish people. So yeah, this is It's what was I going to say about the Jewish section?
I thought you were just doing Jerry Lewis noises until we stopped you.
Yeah, sorry, we totally destroyed your.
Yeah. Now, I had a great train of thought. Now I'll never be as good as whatever happened off the air. Let's just get to trying it.
Yeah,
Why
let's
not?
do it.
So
Let's put it in our mouths.
it looks everything is very smooth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like an ice cream bar. I think we said that last time, maybe?
Yeah.
It looks like the frozen Three Musketeers that we had.
Mm-hmm.
It smells good. It smells like Halvah and chocolate.
Yeah,
It was great.
It smells very good. Although Joyva was not our favorite of the Halvah
the
brands
Persian
that we
one.
did have.
It was the homemade one?
The homemade one was the best.
Yeah.
But this one has chocolate.
Yeah.
So take that home.
My favorite brand of Halvah is Weird Persian Store one.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
As it should
Yeah,
be.
weird.
Wow, I guess Greg thinks that Persian people are weird.
There's too many weird aisles. They're at angles? How come?
What's a shish and a kebab? So
Shishka Robert.
Shishka dick?
shish kebab and shishka Robert, shishka dick, shishka tricky dick.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's try this. Let's bite into this. I'm excited to try this.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Crumbly.
I forgot how crumbly.
Really soft.
But it's like cement. Once it gets wet, it makes a paste.
It's like a sandcastle.
Like a little sand, like eating a sandcastle. What I've always wanted to do.
Am I tasting the chocolate?
You are not. And neither am I.
Look how thin it is, though.
Maybe you're perceiving a little creaminess initially.
Yeah. I like it a lot, but it is not a chocolatey taste. I think our problem with the just regular Joyva Halvah was that it was kind of dry. But whatever this chocolatey, whatever it may be, is creaming it up a little bit. So it's less crumbly and dry than the Joyva was. So I do like that. I feel like this idea with a better chocolate would be really good.
Yeah.
Like it could go head to head with a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Wow.
Or it should go head to head.
Yeah.
Would it win? I don't know. But it should go head to head. Yeah, I enjoyed that, but not much chocolate going on.
Yeah, no, the chocolate really got lost because Halvah's it's kind of an overpowering taste, which I like about it. But it's so overpowering that even when the layer of chocolate is thin, I took a little snip of it and ate that, and even then,
Nothing.
there was nothing. There's no chocolate there.
That's why it needs a bold, really good chocolate, like a Ghirardelli chocolate.
Right.
On top. Ghirardelli, next product, Halvah.
Maybe even a dark, like a bitter dark chocolate. Just to give you that.
Maybe I feel like
with
that
a natural taste. Yeah.
would maybe be better with a sweeter Halvah, though, to get the bitter and the sweet. Much like how you were feeling before we started recording. Yeah, that was good, but not great.
Yeah.
Let's write down our rating of this. I'm trying to remember. What did I give Halvah?
You said it was a hate crime to give it anything lower than a 4.5.
I think I actually gave Halvah a 2.5 because there are so many varieties of Halvah that it was hard to pin down. Halvah to pin down.
All of a job to pin it down.
There we go.
That's what we're looking for.
I'll never be as good as him. Yeah, so this is kind of different, though, because rather than rating Halvah as a whole, I'm literally rating one piece of Halvah.
Yeah, so it should be easier.
Yeah.
It should be. But then I feel bad saying, like, this is better than the stuff that Greg has. And
No, you feel bad about saying stuff like that?
Huh? What stuff? What you talking about?
Oh, I guess the one that, because he went after the recording to buy a good, like, I think it's called like Alcanader brand.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was at Ralph's. It did not come in bar form, which I would have really liked. It came in the big block, which you have to like sit and cut. And
interestingly, after we recorded this, I saw at John's, because they make their own Halvah at many John's locations.
Really?
And they had a homemade version that was a 7-layer Halvah.
Whoa.
So it was like chocolate, vanilla, pistachio, marble. Like I don't know what the other ones were.
yeah, more marble.
Chocolate,
Marble.
tea, vanilla,
John's.
Milli Vanilli. Yeah, John's Special. John's Special sauce. Okay, I think I'm locked in. I guess
I'm locked in.
We'll start with me since I'm to the left of the bringer of Halvah.
Oh.
Yeah. He means Jewish person.
Yeah.
I'm a bringer of Halvah.
Are you a son of Halvah? One of the lost tribes of Halvah. I liked it more than just the plain Joyva. I liked it less than a homemade, house-made brand.
Yeah.
I think it took care of that dryness problem, not chocolatey enough. I gave it a 2.75.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought it was a nice addition to that. Like some Halvahs don't need that, but I feel like Joyva Halvah needed that chocolate on it.
Okay. Just a better chocolate.
It needs to be a better candy. It needs a better chocolate, but to be a better version of itself, it needed this chocolate.
Okay, so
it may not be the chocolate it wanted, but it was the chocolate that it needed.
So what we're tasting is a first step towards a better tomorrow.
Yes,
is what we're getting. Yeah,
this candy is a vote for the future. Think of the candy children. Think of the Sour Patch Kids.
Is it my turn? Am I going?
It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with the Halvah. I liked it a lot. I think having it covered in chocolate again made me expect something that I wasn't going to get. Mm-hmm. The chocolate was it added nothing to it. I like Halvah a lot. I think I gave it a bigger score on the Halvah episode, although I did like the homemade one from the weird Persian store. But
from a completely normal Persian store.
I'm going to give this a 2.5.
Okay. Yeah. So you went middle of the road on it. So when I was eating it with the chocolate layer, it started like the texture of it, like the difference between the two textures started getting my head excited of like, ooh, I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't.
No.
It was a tease.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell everybody on the internet about it.
Yeah. I'm going to make a lot of comments I'm going to have to delete later.
I'm going to get locked in Instagram jail for a couple ways. What of it?
I think the chocolate functionally helped keep in the moisture and make it less dry. It didn't provide much of a flavor. I hope I gave Halvah generally a higher rating than I'm about to do.
Oh, no.
But
oh, no.
It's not so much that this is bad or offensive. It's more that I'm just not really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what Greg said about the Persian markets was offensive.
Yeah, there we go.
Not this.
I don't say all Persian markets are weird. The one I'm thinking of is weird.
I have a lot of friends that are Persian markets.
Just not for me. And there's definitely better halva out there.
Oh, yeah.
So I would highly recommend that you explore your like local mom and pop halva. It's probably leaps and bounds better than this one.
Ask your rabbi about your local halva.
He's got the insight on halva. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a 1.5.
Okay. Do you remember what you gave Halvah?
I want to say I gave it like a 2.5 or 2.75, something middle of the road, because it was like the journey of Halvah is more impressive than the moments of Halvah. Yeah.
Well, life is what happens to you when you're Halvah and other Halvahs. I think it's such a good idea. It just wasn't executed well here.
Well, that's the struggle with halva because you need to go out and find the halva you like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I picked up sweet tart whatevers and I like these, or I know I don't like these.
I like to get my sweet tarts from the weird Persian markets. Oh no, I said it!
You thought one was weird too. The lighting's bad.
And this just happened to be one that I wasn't into.
Yeah. Do you think the chocolate helped it be like it almost controlled the crumbliness of it, like as a container? I almost appreciated just that utilitarian aspect of it just holding it together.
Yeah,
I would like it if the thing that holded it together also tasted good. Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess.
Yeah, it's baby steps.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it made up for what you could fault Halvah for.
Sure.
Yeah, totally.
I wouldn't say that like all Halvah should be chocolate covered. I would not say that. But it's a nice variety.
The idea of it sounds really good, and I'm sure it's done well, maybe by another company. But this particular one was kind of bland.
We'll go to John's, get the 7-layer Halvah dip. next Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I brought the 7-layer. I brought the 7-layer Halvah dip.
What are you supposed to dip in it?
It's not a dip. It's just it's literally a 7-layer Halvah though.
And can you eat it layer by layer, or you put the whole 7-layer in your mouth?
You have to eat it like Blondie's husband eating a sandwich. No, you could.
I'm just trying to like conceive this in my brain.
It's like one of those really tall cakes, you know. So like you could cut it a slice for yourself, and then you can cut it hamburger style, and then you can cut it hot dog style for yourself if you wanted to do it that way. You cannot physically put it all in your mouth at once though, unless you like turned it into Lego blocks and shut it.
I don't want to generalize, but I'm a cartoon who's my jaw can extend almost on the hinge. It'll unscrew and move at different levels. Can I eat it?
My mother is an anaconda. Okay. We'll try that. We'll try the 7-layer. Like I said in the episode,
I'll bring coffee.
Halvah could just be its own podcast. But
I know. That's crazy.
Halvah homies.
Oh my God.
We sit around, we gossip, we eat halvah.
Yeah.
And we rate gossip.
Yeah. We rate the gossip and we talk about how completely normal all Persian markets are.
Exceptional Persian markets are, even when the lighting's bad.
Well, that's another fun-sized AKA Well We Tried It episode. If you want to hear our regular Halvah episode, go listen to that. Or if not, we're coming out with a brand new episode soon.
Ooh. Date pending, candy pending, host pending.
We'll see if Greg gets fired by Candy as Dandy Corporate for the comments he made about Persian markets. So see you soon, everybody. I'll never be as good as what just happened. I edited out the thing that just happened again, and now I'll never be as good as that.
I'll never be as weird as that Persian market.
I did some soul searching, and I think I'm content with who I am.
Oh, he's content. Oh, he's content. Oh.
La-di-da, Mr. Healthy.
I did a lot of growing in this bite size.
Yeah, well, we think that's dumb.
About as much growing as a xenomorph over the course of 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm an adult now.
And I need a nap?
Well, I'm the big bopper. Goodbye, babies.